I am going to make a big MMA news reaction video to all the news that happened today. I was going to make a separate video for Ikram, Aliskerov, Robert Whittaker, but it's getting late, and I can't save it till tomorrow. So I'm just going to smush it all into one. Conor McGregor's officially out of the fight. Now, I didn't make any videos about it, because I thought, you know what, it's big news, I should make something about it, but I'm going to wait it out. And I've waited it out. I'm going to start with McGregor and all the UFC 303 stuff, by the way, first. And then I'll talk about Whittaker and Ikram at the end of the video. McGregor pulled out due to an injury. Right before the Dublin press conference was cancelled. It's off. The fight is off. The fight is off between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. He pulls out. Conor McGregor, I get it's not his fault. Prime Conor would have stayed in. Old Conor would have stayed in. He doesn't care anymore. And I get that he wants to come back later this year. Just fuck off, man. You have ruined so many other fighters. Pereira has to step in and face Yuri. Fair play to those savages. Pereira and Yuri, those fucking killers. Stepping in, fucking killers. Absolute savages, Yuri and Pereira. I love them both. They're both in my top 5 favorite fighters. My favorite fighters are Strickland, Oliveira, Aspinall, and Holloway. Those are my favorite fighters. You know, and Pereira's in there. And it's Yuri. You know? Those are my favorite fighters. Strickland, Oliveira, Aspinall, Holloway. Strickland, Oliveira, Pereira, Yuri, Holloway, Aspinall are all my favorite fighters. I don't want to see either of these guys lose, but I am rooting for Yuri, if anyone. This is an amazing matchup. The new main event for UFC 303. I get the hype's not going to be the same, but again, you got to look at it this way. Yuri's coming off a sick win over Rakic, where he finished him. Poor Ankalaev. Fuck him, though. You don't call the shots. This is what happens. And now Pereira, after this, if he takes some damage here, has a right to just sit out until 2025. Has a good right to sit. No, he didn't really, though. He can fight in, the end of the year. But he's the most active champ. I like Pereira as a champ. I like Yuri as a champ as well. These guys are fucking active as fuck. I like this fight, though. Let's break it down. Obviously, the other fights got announced as well. I'll get to it. McGregor's out of the fight. Obviously, we know that now. But still. Where is it? UFC. Dana White broke the news, obviously, on here.
Is out of 3.
Yeah. This is a massive matchup with between Pereira and Prochazka. I'm going to go for Alex Pereira. I think he's going to beat Yuri Prochazka by KO. I like Yuri. And it'd be the type of Yuri thing to rebound from this and KO Alex out cold. I just don't see it, man. I can see it. He can land on Pereira. Land it perfectly. I think he needs to land to the temple. I don't think landing to the chin's going to do much. He's got a decent chin. I think if you rock him on the head, though, where it's a bit weak on that temple spot, like Izzy did, that's where you can shut off Alex. I just think Yuri, am I going to rely on him to land one punch to put away Pereira? No, I can't. I think leg kicks will be a big factor here again for Pereira. And Yuri, he takes them. I can't rely on you to do that each time, no. I picked Yuri to beat Rakic. I thought he'd do exactly what I thought he would. And just break Rakic and beat him up and finish him. But that was a Rakic off a big layoff. Bit rusty in there. UFC 300. You know? That's the difference. Pereira's active. Just KO'd Jamal Hill, who we'll talk about in a second as well. You know? I think Pereira's at his peak right now. I don't think anyone stops him at the moment. Maybe Ankalaev has a bit of a chance, but again, I don't even think so. I just don't think Yuri will win. I don't think he'll wrestle either, and I don't think Yuri's going to wrestle for 5 rounds straight to get the win. He's going to try looking for your head. So, and I don't think Pereira's going to break. Maybe he does wrestle, and that's how he breaks Pereira a bit, but Pereira's shown good cardio. But maybe Yuri can put it on him. I just think Yuri, I can't trust his chin, man. And I think Pereira's going to KO him this time, brutally, in the first or second round. I'll say late first round. Another KO win for the first round. Another first round KO win for Pereira. Yuri goes out cold this time. And I think Pereira's going to KO him. As Yuri's setting up that 1-2, he'll leave his chin open. And he didn't show much improvement against Rakic to where I'm like, shit, he can beat Alex Pereira. It was a big moment. Yuri, let's go Yuri. But it wasn't that, holy shit, you could beat Alex, though. I'm sure some people had that, but it was in the moment. I bet you after the card when Alex got his win over Hill, it was like, I think Alex does beat Yuri, though. So, as much as I like Yuri, and as much as I'm actually rooting for him here, I like Pereira. Massive fan of Alex Pereira. I am hoping Yuri wins, because he has that aura to him. Pereira does as well. But Yuri just, I don't know. He's just a samurai, man. I like both guys. I don't even know why I'm rooting for Yuri more. I am rooting for Yuri, though. Because he's just such a good, he just has that aura as champ. As where Pereira, it's like, he has it too. But Yuri has that rebound mindset. So, I'm going to go for Alex Pereira, though. Left hook KO. Gets it done. We move on to another fight that's been announced as the co-main event, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopes. Great matchup. Fantastic matchup. I actually like this a lot. And this is actually a bit of a test for Lopes a bit as well. I just think it's night and day in the stand-up here, man. I am going to go Diego Lopes, but still, this is a good matchup, though. Good matchup. I just think Lopes is really good on the feet, man. Really good, very powerful, put away Sadiq Yusuf easily. I think he'll put away Ortega, man. Yair dropped Ortega with a punch. Yair, not much power. Yair is an idiot, though. And he fumbles to win fights. He fumbles to win fights if their opponent's not skilled. The first fight with Ortega, I guess in hindsight, was a fluke. And then he beat Josh Emmett, who, if you can beat him, you can beat him. He's got power and that's it. He's got overhands and hooks, that's it. He's a simple fighter, Josh Emmett. I'm gonna go Diego Lopes here, though. Like, I know you look at this fight like, holy shit, good jiu-jitsu match. Very good jiu-jitsu match. But I think Lopes is dangerous, man. And I think he is gonna beat Brian Ortega. Yeah, I think he will. Good for Lopes to get on this card, though. Really good for Diego Lopes to get on this card. Solid for Lopes. Yeah. Good for Lopes, though. He'll get a spotlight. McGregor's not on it, though, anymore. But people will... This is still, like, a McGregor-themed card. Where it's, like, headlined by Alex Yuri now. But, like... It's, like, Irish fans have already gotten their tickets. So, like... I don't know. Maybe they will just not go, though. But still, McGregor's not on it anymore. But Ian Gary's still on it. Ian Gary's still on the card. So if they want to support Ian Gary, I wouldn't. But, like, if you want to, you can. Yeah, I'm going to go for Diego Lopes. Catching Ortega. Putting him away. But if Lopes, like, let's say gets an early knockdown, I just think regardless, though, Lopes will drop Ortega badly in the first round. It's meant to be. They're pushing this guy up the rankings so highly. I just think he'll put away Ortega, though. Ground and pound shots and get to the ground. Yeah. Look good against Evloev in his debut. I know it was against Evloev. Allen struggled on a full camp Evloev. Hold on, with Allen on a full cap struggle with Evloev, Diego Lopes beats Evloev in a full camp. And since then he beat Pat Sabatini, easy KO. I think it'll be like that. I know this is disrespectful to Ortega and Ortega fans, but it's like that. Sabatini, not good stand-up, but very good jiu-jitsu artist. I actually picked Sabatini to beat Lopes and out-grapple him. Obviously, I did pick Lopes to win against, what's his name? Yusuf. Yusuf's chinny as fuck. But I think he'll beat Ortega, put him away. First round, Ortega complains. Yeah, I think Lopes has got too much heat in his hands. Very good fighter. Could potentially become a champ. And is more relevant than Evloev himself. Evloev beat Allen, fair play, but what, he's gonna look for Sterling now? If fucking Lopes wins this, he's in that convo for maybe a title shot of Ilya, which would be a fucking sick fight. Yeah. Lopes could be chinny though. You never know. I think Ortega doesn't have the power in the feet to beat him, or the skill in the feet. He's gonna have to hope Lopes gasses out for him to come back and latch up a gilly in a bloody fight. Gonna go for Diego Lopes. Great fight though. Fucking banger. Good fight, man. Like, that's one where I'm like, holy shit, that'll be nice. We move on to other news. Carlos Ulberg versus Anthony Smith. Jamal Hill pulls out of the fight. He has a knee injury. Fair play to Hill. Oh, fucking Hill. That's sad, because he was just, him and Pereira going back and forth just recently. Could have been on the same press conference and shit. I guess we got Smith now. Smith and Pereira. Pereira's got some huge, he's got some beefs out there. Yeah, but I noticed this press conference won't be the best with fucking Pyfer on the... What's Joe Pyfer and Marc-Andre Barriot gonna do? Anyways, yeah, Hill had his chance to like, talk shit with Alex up there. You fucking retard, Hill. Oh, I said it, fuck. You fucking idiot, Hill. You loser. You had a chance to talk shit with Alex up there. You fumbled it. But he has a knee injury, whatever. Ulberg versus Smith. Smith can obviously knock him out. No, I'm going to go Ulberg easily. There's no chance for Smith here. Like, I know I said that last time, but Ulberg actually has a brain, unlike Vitor Petrino, and won't go for takedowns. He'll stick at range, chop at his legs. If Johnny Walker can do so, I think Ulberg can as well. I think Ulberg can honestly maybe out-grapple him if he even needs to. I know this sounds stupid, Ulberg to grapple. He's a kickboxer, but I don't know. I just don't see Smith winning this at all. If Smith beats Ulberg, then he's actually, like, then it's like, holy shit, you know? Then we're going to have to actually start taking him seriously, but on short notice as well. But I'm going to have to go Ulberg. Too clean, too crisp, just better than him. Yeah. Ulberg's going to chew his legs up. And I think he'll get a decision win over Smith. Could KO him. I just think Smith's going to stay in there, though. Try to fight. I'm going to go Ulberg. I'm going to go Ulberg. Easy skull in 30-27. Yeah. And maybe we see something with Smith and Pereira at the press conference. Who knows? But yeah. I'm going to go Ulberg. Yeah. Gary, MVP. Yeah, we're not going to have much at the press conference. Maybe other than Pereira Smith. That's what we're going to get. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything else. But still, good fights announced. That's not all, though. That is not all. Robert Whittaker versus Ikram Aliskerov is official. Insane fight. That's an insane matchup right there. Two top-level guys. Whittaker is. Ikram is as well. Don't get me wrong, Ikram, he is kind of top level. He's not. I know he didn't say so, and he only has 2 wins over Phil Hawes and Orly Alves. I'm actually gonna take him to beat Whittaker. You know, I've been watching Ikram fights, and he is calm and composed. He's not like a dumbass out there swinging like an idiot. He is sometimes, but he's improving on that. He's an improving fighter, And I just can't trust Whittaker's chin. And I think people are going to realize Whittaker is slowly getting worse and worse now. Against Costa, like, he didn't look good. I'm sorry. I think, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think they both look like fucking shit losers out there. Just saying this. I don't think they look good. Just being honest. Costa just never looks good anymore. But Whittaker was supposed to, like, school him. That was, like, a free win for Whittaker. And he did win, fair play, rounds 2 and 3. It's not just because he got wheel kicked by Costa. It's just, in general, he looked open. Like, he's lucky it was Costa in there. Maybe it was just an awkward fight, awkward style. But Strickland didn't have any problems with Costa. Whittaker did. So, I'm going to take Ikram to catch Whittaker with a big combo. I think he has a really nice piston jab. I think Whittaker doesn't do well with guys that land jabs on him. Costa doesn't have a brain, though, so he doesn't do anything other than land stupid kicks. Again and again. He landed one time. And, yeah. Like, I don't think Whittaker... Like, look at Duplessis. Duplessis landed the power jab. And, yeah. The lead power jab and put Whittaker away. I also think Strickland, in a hypothetical matchup, would absolutely beat the shit out of Whittaker with that jab. And I think Ikram can do it as well. He showed a decent one against Warlley Alves. I get it. Warlley Alves, but I think Ikram will win. The UFC wants him to win. I'm just going to go Ikram Aliskerov. I think he'll get it done. For Hamza Chimaev, though, pulled out. He's hospitalized. Heal well, Chimaev. Don't give him a top guy after this. If Whittaker wins this tournament, or if Ikram wins this and gets in the top 5, like, don't just do, Chimaev versus the winner of this. No. This also means Izzy, DDP, the winner of that fight will face Sean Strickland. It's just confirmed. Like, Chimaev just won recently. Allen, he beat those guys, beat both of them. Strickland beat both of them. Nothing's holding him back right now. Nothing's holding him back other than losing the title to Dricus. And if Dricus loses to Izzy, Izzy will want Strickland again to get that off his record. And if DDP wins, that won't be enough to jump you up to light heavyweight. And it's a mess up there right now. We're having Alex series, so good matchups made. Thank you, Dana White. We got that all cleared up. And yeah, great matchups. I broke it all down. Plus, what's the other? Gillett Burns, Sean Brady. Good matchup. I'll take Burns first round KO. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Sucks for Michael Chandler. Yeah, I guess you do him McGregor again. Yeah, I'm down for McGregor, man. This was it. We could have had a nice international fight week card, but we have to risk. We have to risk legacy on the line on short notice like this. For only Pereira and Yuri, I get it, but still. What are you doing? Chandler. Seeing that they didn't get Chandler a replacement tells me they're going to rebook it. Because I think Chandler would have been, like, he'd be ASAP to fight soon. So they're going to rebook this, I bet. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching. Peace.